There was another thing that I did mention on the last episode, that the character Hijiyama-kun loves his yakisoba pan, and I believe I sent a picture to you guys of me with a bread bun, and
Dog bun, yeah,
a yakisoba
and some
kit.
noodles. Yeah, was it actually a kit?
It was a kit. It actually said it was a
Wow.
kit. So let me give you a quick rundown of how that actually went. It didn't go quite to plan. Let's put it that way.
You
John,
surprised me.
What would have been great? I wish you'd have did like a mini video of you making, preparing, and eating said.
That's
delicacy.
a TikTok right there. Like, come on, get on the socials.
Well, let me get round to the details, and you'll understand how much I actually wish I had done that. So this kit that I had it including other things to make it into a yakisoba meal rather than this pan. So I'm like, oh, I can't really do it that way. So what I did was I went on YouTube and saw a video of somebody making the actual yakisoba pan. The problem was the video that I watched had a fresh noodles solution that they put into a frying pan. And I didn't have that. I had dried noodles. So I boiled the noodles in a regular pan and then sieved them off on the side.
Please don't go where I think this is going, but I'm listening.
I then had this frying pan with oil in it, and I hadn't quite got rid of all the water that was on the noodles, and I almost poured all the noodles into the pan, and I am glad I didn't, because it wasn't dry. The noodles weren't dry, so some of the water went into the pan. It splashed the oil over onto the hob and erupted into a fireball. Now, at this point, my wife and daughter had been out on a walk, and they chose that moment to come back into the house. And my wife started screaming, "Where's the fire extinguisher? Where's the fire extinguisher?" My daughter ran away and out of the house again. It took a couple of minutes to go find her, because I think she was running towards her grandmother's house. At which point, back to me, I had this fireball eruption in my face. I actually kept my cool pretty well. I'm quite happy with well, I'm not happy with how any of this went, but I managed to keep my cool, because I dropped the noodles with my right hand, turned the hob off. And then I've got like quite a large space in the middle of my kitchen, so I jumped backwards with this fireball still in my hand. I had hair gel on, by the way, so if it had gone anywhere near my hair, like, I would have lost all my hair. I would have had to go to hospital or something.
Is it wrong that in part of my head, John, he's got the wet noodles in one hand, he's ignored the pan, but he's got the bun, he just goes... slams it straight into the
He's still got the noodles left. We might get to that bit.
So I jumped backwards and dropped the pan on the floor, which was still on fire at this point. Okay? I dropped the pan in the middle of the floor, turned the hob off, and went to go get a towel to try and cover the pan. But before I could get back, it had all gone out. Everything was fine at that point. Well, everything wasn't fine. Everything was like burnt.
On fire and dying, yeah.
No,
I once had a similar experience, hence why I knew where this was going. And literally the water hit the fat, and my sister was like, "Oh my god, there's a fireball!" I went, "Oh yeah," and just shook the pan gently, and it just put it out. And my sister cacked herself, and I was like, "Yep, bro."
So yeah, I didn't understand that would happen. So I no longer have a need to understand yakisoba pan at this point.
Yeah, no.
I think I've gotten over that.
I mean, your eyebrows look great still as well.
Oh,